What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are playing Aloft. This is a pre-alpha build. It is going to be up on Steam as a demo. In this game, it is currently only single player. However, you can play up to 8 players whenever the game releases in 2024. Let's go and jump on into it. So you can start with a map selection. You can create your world. You can name it whatever you want. We'll just keep it as New World. Whenever you're done tweaking the settings, just click on Create a Map to begin your adventure. Once again, this is a pre-alpha build, so just expect some bugs that'll eventually be patched out before the game actually releases. So you can walk over to those kind of plants and pick up leaves, and you can pick up wood. Obviously in these kind of survival games, those are going to be some essential things to start off with. Alright, so get plenty of leaves and wood. Sort of like how we do Ark or Stranded Deep, we'll sort of skip back and cross whenever we see something cool. Looks like Tab is telling us to do something, so right now you can see we have leaves in our inventory and wood. Looks like the gather rate is actually really good at this game. Ooh, what are you? Our most valuable resource, creativity, was truly limitless. Okay, so we can now craft a workbench. If you click on B, it'll pop it up right here. Once you have 5 wood, which we already have, we can go ahead and craft it. So let's go and pull it out. It does have automatic snapping, or you can rotate it however you see fit. So we'll just place it right around here for now. Escape out of that. Go inside the workbench and add resources below to begin crafting. So you'll see the leaves have the yellow dot and the wood does not. So only leaves can be put in here in our inventory at the moment. We're going to learn this. It looks like it makes a long leaf cloth. Cheap but robust. It can be used as a sailcloth and as crafting material. Sounds like we're going to need a bunch of that, so let's just go and craft up a whole lot. Let's see, what do we have in here? We ended up making 14 of those, so that's pretty good. Pop up the build menu, we can craft a bed. Looks like we only need 2 for that. That would be a good place for a bed. I feel like we should probably have it. Alright, so it does not, like, lean, but we'll just place it, like, right here in the dirt. That way it's nice and easy to find, because it is partly covered in cloth and grass. We'll set this as our home island, and we'll take a little bit of a nap. It's been a long, hard day. Alright, so it does have a well-rested perk. So go back inside of here, we do have a leaf basket, which is going to be basically a small storage made of woven leaves, or a long leaf cloth. So let's go and make a basket. We'll place it right next to our bed. We have a little bit of night table, and we'll have a little bit of storage in case we need it. I really like the fact that whenever you look at it, the lid opens. That's like a really nice feature. A lot of games don't do that. A little bit up the hill, you'll notice that these rocks over here are blue and glowing, but it looks like we can pick up some pebbles right in front of it. We'll grab 9 stone, head back over to our workbench, because I'm assuming this should be able to get us to craft a pickaxe. Let's see your stone. We got that workbench. Let's go and learn you up. Takes 2 stone to learn things. So we have a sharp stone. See here, sharpstone can be used on a workbench to craft various tools and weapons. So we'll craft 3 of those. That should be good for now. Now then. Oh, okay, so it looks like the sharp stones are actually an ingredient we can add too. So if we take a sharp stone, a rock, and a piece of wood, we can make a stone pickaxe. Nice! Alright, so let's head over here to the tools. Let's go and craft up this bad boy. We only need 1 for now. Stone stockpile that we could also craft. We'll wait for later on. Let's go and drag it down inside of our hotbar. And we now have an axe. And I don't think we necessarily need it just quite yet, but since we have the ability, throw a stone right next to bed, just in case. Now, obviously this game has a whole bunch of islands, so one thing I am kind of curious about is if they're going to have like some sort of teleportation abilities to where we can actually transfer resources from one island to another. Sort of like Astroneer or something like that. So that'd be something that could be really useful. Looks like they do have wet stones and railer stones. So obviously all this stuff is going to be random chances from hitting the rocks. Let's see if we hit the ones with the veins, if it always gives us that special stone or not. It is nighttime right now, but we may as well go exploring some. I don't see a food or water meter yet, so I'm not sure if that's going to be something that they'll add later on in the game, or if it's going to be mostly focused on crafting. Once again, this game is coming out next year, but I'll have a link down in the description down below if you guys want to check it out yourselves. Okay, so that one dropped a windstone. Maybe each one of these ones only drop 1 windstone each. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to understand. Windstones definitely seem to be a rare commodity. This little boulders here blocking the path, so this must be a good way. Alright, we have busted into the cave. See if there's any good loot or anything at all. Now, oh, okay, so there is blocking, so there's definitely going to be enemies. Ooh, that looks super cool. Are we going to have to like build a shelter that can withstand like hurricanes and stuff? I am kind of worried about the tornadoes. That could like completely wipe out everything that we built. Alright, so on the very top of the hill there, it looks like we got another stone like we sat down on and got our first ability for the workbench made. Hold on, is there anything on this side before we go over there? And I can see everything all the way across the islands obviously has a whole bunch of stuff. Obviously at the moment, we are not that capable of making it there. Alright, so once we climb this gigantic hill, Mother Earth provided that from which we thrived. Sawmill. Nice. Alright, so let's see here. Ooh, we can already craft it. I'll probably craft a sawmill back at base, the little original area that we first started at. So that's where I got the rest of the stuff at. Now, a lot of games, they don't let you use a pickaxe on wood. Yeah, we're going to have to learn how to build an axe eventually. Alright, so back at the base, we got our stone pile, we got our crafting table. So let's come over here. And we need to build us a sawmill. Ooh, now another thing I am wondering about this game is if it's going to be smart enough to pull resources from like the storage box. That'd be something we could try out too. Alright, so sawmill. So here's going to do that. I just hold it down whenever it's in there? Okay, so it's like a little mini game. Basically, if you're impatient and want to speed up the process, you're going to have to time it perfectly. However, it does make things crafting much faster. I kind of like it because it's a little bit of a mini game to sort of distract you from things taking a while to craft anyways. So plank, 2 cloth, long leaf glider, artificial wings to fly to island, must be deployed while in the air. Okay, now hopefully that automatically equips. Ironically, I don't, hold on. Put all that stuff out of there. I don't see anything for our windstones yet. Oh my god, it's a terrible rainstorm. Hold on. We able to see here. If we make enough of the cloths, we might be able to build like some sort of top on our base at least. That way we're not completely soaked. Alright, so the only way to do that is going to be to go inside of our workbench and craft up a ton of leaf cloths. Looks like 5 is going to basically start it off, but if you want to have like a big gigantic one to actually cover your whole base, you're going to need quite a bit. 57 surely is enough. Alright, so hold on. So let's build. You can sort of place this wherever you want because it doesn't necessarily matter. That's just going to be where you're starting off at. You want to do it something like so. You want to drag it around here. Now the cool thing is if you curve it up. Well, I was kind of hoping it would be able to snap on the ground. But that doesn't look too bad either. There we go. Now we have a little bit of a tent to go to sleep in. Alright, we are well rested. We do have to crouch out of our shelter. Obviously, that was sort of a temporary thing, but it did get us out of the rain. Now, what does it look like when we put stone in here? Okay, pretty basic. So we did learn a couple different things here. So we got a glider. E to equip. Ooh, that is cool. I was not expecting that. And this seems like a bad idea in the middle of a rainstorm. Boost. Oh, we made it. Nice. All right, what are you? Yeah, I might be a little bit confused after that. Destroy the nodes to cleanse the island. What? These things? Ugh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? I like the designs of these guys. They're cool. All right, so they did not drop like meat or anything that we could use. But yeah, they do. Some sort of fiber. All right, so they're all dead. I don't see any other like weird things on this island, so surely it's purified. The sea of clouds brought us ashore, home once again. Helm. All right, now we're starting to get somewhere. So Helm would be good, but we don't have anything to place the Helm on to actually use it just quite yet. Oh, this guy can just go wherever he wants. Nice. That is super cool. I am kind of curious to see like how often is it going to rain inside this game. And at the moment, I'm not entirely sure how to see our debuffs. Obviously, it keeps saying that we're wet, and that's not good. But what does wet mean? Okay, so if we put 2 of these guys in here, we'll learn to make rope. Put rope, piece of wood, a rock, 2 pieces of wood, stone dorkip, a tool used as a hoe or as a spear. Alright, so we don't have everything for that, but we do have you now that we can do. And spyglass. Let's see objects in the distance. Alright, so we do need to get some more wood. We'll go and knock out that, and then should be able to just go and craft up the stone shards too, so that won't be any issue at all. I like the fact that it's sort of grayed out so you can tell very easily what you don't have in your inventory. Okay, and unlocking the rope now allows us to make a rope basket. We already have a storage box. I don't see a need for it just quite yet. We do have a helm, but I don't think we can actually do anything with it just quite yet. We also need to figure out how to make a... Don't have that ability yet. Alright, so let's see here. If we did a stone, a wood, would this make an axe? Used for building and repairing structures. So that makes a hammer. Put the cloth, a rope, and a cloth. Makes a bucket. Contain used to water soil. Okay, so there is farming in the game. We got rope, shard, wood, shard, sword. All right, now we're talking. Sickle, used for cutting grass and small plants. Okay. We still got more? There we go, stone axe. We just need a shard and a piece of wood. Simple. Alright, so hold on. So let's just go ahead and turn all of the stone that we have in our hand into shards. Make sure we get nice and plenty of them. I do like the fact that you can just hold it down and craft up a ton. 35 should be plenty. Let's see, so we'll start off by making... That sword's tempting. And the spyglass. We want to make sure we have an axe. And a spyglass. And a sword. I think those are going to be like our main essential items. Not too worried about soil, the sickle, or the spear yet, because, I mean, we have a weapon. Okay, so we got Emerald Island. Looks like there is another thing that we can research. Oh, are they all Emerald Islands? Maybe that's just where we're at. Now that I know how to actually use this thing, it is super cool. And I believe once the game releases into multiplayer, there is the ability to actually customize your character. It does look like you can actually like fully change the direction and stuff, so they got really good flight travels right now. There's a cave, but why go through the cave when you can just fly up? You can just click spacebar and close your glider instead of slowing down, or you can slow down. Either way works. For me, it just seems a little bit easier just to close out the glider though. Alright, so that leaves this cave. We got a weapon this time, so we're not afraid to use it. We were brought into this world to tame it. And to tame it we did. Nice. All right, so we've got a rudder. We got a helm. We still need to find the body. We need to find the sails. We've hit these mushrooms. All right, there we go. We got a sword this time. Get over here. Aha. Suckers weren't prepared for me this time, were you? Probably should play a little bit more careful since I don't think we've actually found a way to heal yet. But we know for a fact we gotta chop up these little mushroom things. Frame drop there. Well, you guys are a little bit different. I was going to say we might want to be a little bit careful just in case, because we haven't found a way to heal yet. Collect water. The great winds lended us into the strength, but we were its ward. Okay, so we gotta leave windmill. Nice. I am assuming we're probably going to have to head back to base. That way we can get our sleep back, because it does look like we're about half tired and also pretty close to dead. Line with the wind and connect it to machines to automate their production. Okay. We got a connector used to extend the connection between windmills and machines. Alright, so that's just basically going to be to automate our bases. So that's going to be super cool. Nothing like back to home. Alright, so first things first, let's go and go to sleep. You know, for a makeshift base, can't say I'm too mad about that little tent tarp that we made. Do you kind of wish that the game had like a rope there just to like connect it to the ground? But other than that, I mean, it gets us out of the way of the rain, and it seems to be working. I don't see a need to build the windmill yet, though, because we haven't found anything to actually automate. Once we find stuff that we need it for, that's definitely going to be one of the first things we craft. Now, I believe this is the first island we went to, because it was close to the tornado, and there was mushroom things here. So we'll go a little bit further past. Alright, so let's see here. First glance, I don't see anything too crazy. A little trial and error. We sailed the winds, thanked the storm, and warned the sea. What do we get? The leaf floater sail. Now it says sail, so I don't think we can stand on this platform. Alright, so let's go and head on over to the next island here. Looks like there's going to be peaceful islands that are relatively easy to spot, and same with the bad islands. Pretty easy to find out where you're supposed to be fighting. I like the glide suit because you can just sort of drop in wherever you need to be. The great winds was once our vessel, and through its rage we reached its serenity. The Leaf Square sail. You know, when it said sail, that's what I was expecting to see. I was not expecting to see this little platform here. For quality sail used to propel an island, given its shape and its overall average attributes. But before we end off, we're going to slap that stuff down on our island and see if we can actually fly it. I'm guessing maybe the platform is called Mid-Island, maybe? A little small rock here would be a perfect one, though, to try it out on. There's so much bad stuff on this island. Get out here. Aha! I didn't even see you. Come on, mushroom head. Alright, so most of these little islands here have just like basic necessities. Oh, is there something on here too? Just like memories, some things are better once shared. A cooking plate. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting a single thing to be on that little small island. I would stop there.
Get out here and fight.
All this sword, it was definitely worth it. Ooh. I don't have much health. We can't really use our boosting too much. Alright, so we were healing for a little bit. We probably should go back to our island, or we can decimate some without having any enemies pop out.
It'd be fine.
And I've also yet to see like any durability on tools, so I'm not sure if that's going to eventually happen or not. But it seems like right now, once you craft one, you're good to go forever. Now, for some of you that like to alter your game settings, they do have a command so you can actually edit stuff whenever you want to completely customize your world. This guy looks extra angry.
I knew I should have gone home.
Alright, we are going to have to go to sleep, go back to that island, and kick that mushroom's butt. Alright, this island in front of us, that looks like the one that we died at. They basically use up all of our stamina trying to boost over here though. But I think we'll be okay. Not sure what happens when you run out of stamina while you're flying. Don't really want to find out either. Alright, so we're confused. I believe that yellow bar is stamina. I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to actually signify. Ooh. Mushroom Man packs a punch. Was that why I was taking so much damage? Don't pop out with 50 billion. Two of you? I can handle you. As long as they don't get like the crazy mushroom dude who has like the blue fist of doom. That one. I don't like him. Oh, he's not too bad as long as you attack and then back up some. That wasn't too bad. I'm not entirely sure if it was a coincidence or not, but we killed that red dude. We healed to, I don't know, about a quarter health. That gave me enough courage to, you know, attempt to fight this thing. We just gotta watch our back. We see any hits coming, we need to make sure that they're all in front of us. Alright, yeah, come down here. Haha. I didn't realize there was 3 of you. Don't you try to uppercut me.
Nice. We have conquered them.
Good riddance. I'm completely spacing on the game right now. But this reminds me of the... There's one where there were a bunch of little people and you had to go to each island and like collect up their buddies' life forms and stuff. It used to be on Game Pass, but they got rid of it. Reminds me a little bit of that game. I don't remember the name though, so sorry about the horrible description. I hear something, but I don't see it. Now this does give me good opportunity. Okay, so that just disappears. We don't actually collect anything. Worth a shot. I wasn't sure if, you know, maybe while the infection's going on, if you would get like a secret craftable item that you didn't have before. Want to back off the island, but at the same time, we don't want to get hit. So as long as you attack and then back up, you seem to be alright.
We have conquered this land.
On the little stones right up top. Only by knowing where we've been, we will know where to go. Nice! So the table map. Got more garlic? I was not expecting that. Oh, corn. I don't even think we saw that last time we were here. Intricate contraption useful for orientation and tracking your exploration progress. Alright, so we just need a little bit more wood. Sounds simple. Alright, we gotta be careful with these boosts because we don't want to drop to our death, but at the same time, do want some speed to get there. Alright, so this little island has like 3 little pieces that we can go to. So let's see. We'll stop at this one just to get some stamina. I don't see any rocks though. Yeah, I think this is the first time we chopped down a tree. Okay, so it turns into logs and you just pick it all up. Sweet. Alright, so on this island, it has like this really cool stone sanctuary. It's supposed to be a table? Taken from our ancestral's home, the soil is rich and healthy. Compost bin. Why is that's dirty water? Alright, so we do have some of the stuff and things around here. We could check out this island up top just to see if there's one of the stones up here too. Now, as far as I know, this is only going to be releasing on PC. I didn't see anything about any mentions of like an Xbox release date, but I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox does pick this game up. Seems like it's in the wheelhouse, but I don't think they've ever actually picked up rap now that I say that. Alright, well, as far as stamina goes, I believe that is as much as we're able to do. Unless we have some magical power to actually fly our island. Which I am kind of curious if we should just, like, move to a smaller one, because I highly doubt that we'll be able to move our big, gigantic one if it's actually a thing. Oh, so the tornadoes give us a boost. I didn't even realize that. Alright, so we made it back to home. Let's go and take a nap. Alright, now that it's nighttime, let's go and start crafting a whole bunch of complicated stuff. Map table. Might as well try you out. Oh, I feel like I'm using this thing wrong. Or is that where we are? Is that how big this game is? Because that looks like all the islands that we've been to. But this is like a gigantic table. Maybe there's a lot more to explore. Alright, so we got a compost bin. Organic waste into compost over time. I haven't seen like any food or anything like that yet. It does seem like it's going to be a thing. Screw it. We are going to attempt to do this island first. Line the sail with the island. with the island? And where would I even want to put it? The island is too big. Man. I don't think I can actually pick anything up, can I?
Give me all my stuff back.
What is this? Looks like you can automatically pull from inventory or something? That you should be able to put like, I don't know, 80 sails on whatever island you want and make it move. But I also understand that thing's gigantic. So let's spend some time clearing up this island. We're going to slap down a bed, try to make it a little bit more homey, get some storage going, and I guess move a gigantic island. I don't even need to test and see if this island works. I know it'll work. So I ended up caving. I made a sickle to clear up all this clutter, and I'm so happy I did. Makes it so much easier to see things. So far, we got a workbench. We are going to like fully customize the island, slap on some sails, and we'll see what we got. Alright, so that should at least allow us to go to bed without getting rained on, and nice little canopy. We're not tired. Kind of like it. I do really wish that I could put like a rope there. Same plan as before. We'll put a little basket down. Oh, this is so perfect. You can get rid of like all the flowers on your island so you can actually see what you're doing. 100% recommend building the hoe. Okay, so once you put a crop pot down, you do have to till the soil. Plant the seeds, so we could do corn, garlic, or carrots. We'll do corn. On that last island, we did find a stone sculpture. So we're just gonna slap him down over here on our islands, and he's just gonna hang out near the bed. But that should basically be everything we need. So let's do a rudder. Now you want to put the rudder towards like the back end of the island. I feel like the back end should be like right behind our base. So let's just slap him down right here. We want to be able to see where we're going. So I want the helm to be somewhere like roughly in this territory. So we'll grab our hoe, get rid of the soil. Makes it super easy to see the stuff. We got the rudder back there, so I think the helm should go like somewhere around here. We don't want to get like too crazy. So place that right there. Get the hoe out here and get rid of this log. Like so. Alright, so we got a helm. Oh, this is cool. Build more floaters to lift the island. Okay. So obviously we need sails, we need floaters, and it looks like each island has a certain amount of weight. Alright, so let's go ahead and get poor quality sail used to propel an island. I don't want poor quality. Where would I actually place these though? I feel like one there. Is that the height? What? Who? So we can go with short, or we can go with tall. Like that. We are going to do 2 of those. Now, I will say I don't have enough. I do kind of wish that it was a little bit different. If I could, like, copy the height of the other one, I think it would look a lot better cosmetically. I'm probably going to slap down a whole bunch of sails, that way you can go fast anyways. But it'd be nice if I could have, like, them all roughly around the same shape. Alright, so we want it as big as possible. And I think we did, like, something... Oh, we need one more. Alright, so we got plenty of leaves now, so let's slap down the sail one more time. I think it did remember the rotation, which is nice. Hold on. Let's get it like right close to the edge as possible. All the way up to the tippy top. I think it was roughly around there. So we got those 2 I'm happy with. We do need to have a floater. I think they're kind of... This one might be slightly longer. If we spent the time and actually counted like the squares, it would have worked. But for now, we're just going to have to roll with it. Now, am I supposed to have this like on my island? If so, I'll just like slap it around on the outside like that. Maybe do one over here too.
Boom.
All right, so let's see. AD speed. This thing's pretty fast. 33, 34 knots so far. Looks like the wind, if we get it in the right direction, it'll catch even better. Detailed mode. Now, I'm guessing the more lift capacities that you have, the more you'll be able to do stuff and things with them. So it said 0 on you guys. Is that just the draft? Can actually interact with them, so I'm guessing they're up to their full capacity. Crops is going to be doing its thing. Island.
Don't crash while I'm not on the wheel.
Not entirely sure how to stop. Oh, there we go. So you just hold all the way back on S to close up the sails. If we look at our chart table, which I do kind of wish we could turn, it looks like we are getting close to where the last island we were at. That is going to be it. Oh, hold on. I lied. Don't leave yet. We have one more thing to do. Actually, a couple more things. The windmills will be nice. I don't think we need them just quite yet, since once again we don't have anything to power. But we do need some cover for where we stand, so we don't get soaked, like now. But I also want to see, so we want this behind us. How would this work? Hold on. Something like that? I think that works. I don't see it saying we're wet. We can walk in and out of here. Now it says wet. Obviously, we walked outside. Nice. Perfect coverage. Didn't take too long at all. Pretty fast speed, too. If you guys want to see more of this game, let me know. It's definitely one that I'll be checking out. I'm really curious to see what they do with this title, but that is going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.